Right, morning guys. Today we are at somewhere I've never fished before. Langley Point in Eastbourne. Behind Sovereign Harbour. I don't know if it's Eastbourne or Pevensey Bay. I don't know what. I reckon it's probably Eastbourne. There's the breakwater there. You can see sticking out. That's for the harbour. What a morning it is. I've already been pumping. I'm on my own today, as it's a weekday. T's at school, well, college, sixth form, whatever it is. Everyone else is at work. Yeah, and I couldn't not come fishing on a day like today. It's amazing. Tomorrow's the same. So to be fair, probably going to go again tomorrow. I think Dan's coming tomorrow because I think he's managed to blag a day off work as well. So yeah, I've got plenty of fresh outs, like lug that haven't been squeezed. Where am I going to fish? I've heard the tide here rips through, so I want to fish somewhere safe. And I can't see where the oh yeah, there's a tide line. So yeah, I'm going to get all my rods set up. I've got 3 rods. I'm being greedy today. I've got 2 with these fresh outs on, and 2 with and 1 with a big crab bait on, because you never know. We're at that time of year where anything could turn up. Do you know what? This is a bit of me here. What on this corner? The tide's now coming in, and the tide runs from right to left. So if I start against this going, I shouldn't get wrapped around the end of that. Right, what a lovely morning. That lone boat out there, having it right off. I don't know if it's a fishing boat or potting boat or what. So when that cloud goes, that sun comes up. It's amazing. Right, well, I'll bring you back, guys, in a bit. Right, guys, trying something new here. Got the old head cam back out after a little while. Just showing you I'm baiting up this crab. I got 1 rod out, the old Betsy diver. That's got a loop rig on it with some nice fresh outs. I'll show you them in a sec. Right, so fish hunter rig. We've all seen this. There's my little hook length with a swivel attached, so it doesn't turn, doesn't get tangled up in the tide. And on a 4.0, I think it's Cox and Roll. I think it's a Cox and Roll up tide hook. Anyway, here's a nice big juicy peeler crab. As you can see, he's still alive. Just and he's nicely cracking around the sides. So what we do, again, if I was fishing specifically for hounds, I wouldn't bother with this. But take all the legs and the claws off, and then start with the flap on the back. All the underneath, peel the underneath off. Don't matter if it's a little bit. And I'm not painting my nails. That's from that's from lugworm. That's what happens when you're sitting there pumping the lug. Right, there we have it. Nice, perfect peeler crab. I'm hoping you can see it. And then all I do, scissors, halfway up, snip, job done. I thread it on the hook like a worm, so like that, through and over onto the other side. If you can, get the hook to go through one of them leg sockets, because it gives you just a little bit of support. Just pull it over the eye of the hook, and there you have that. The bait elastic is essential because this won't stay on the hook very well. Give it a bit of elastic. Bit of elastic. Get your thumb in there as well, it don't matter. Pull your thumb out, it'll all tighten down lovely. You can see the juice is dripping out of that already. Perfect peeler crab bait for pretty much any fish that swims. Right, in a bit. Right, just look back at that little bit of video from the crab. Sorry you didn't see much, but I think you saw the best of it. Anyway, I've tilted the camera angle, so we're going to try again. Right, so that's peeler crabs out, fresh hats are out on the other dialer, on the loop rig. Now on this K2, on the long rod, I'm going to do another loop rig, again with the fresh outs, because I'm here for Plaice mainly, so it's one of my rigs that I make myself. There is a video on my channel, shows you how to make turret loop rigs, I think, but it's not the best. I'm not really good at rig making videos. I wouldn't sound brilliant at any videos, but anyway, that's a turret loop rig that I'll make. We've got to do a few adjustments, obviously, because we're Plaice fishing. There we go. My own special sea glow balls, pure green with the glitter. And I don't know if I've got any black and... yeah, they're the ones I want. Black and green glitters. Now these are not for sale anywhere. These are mine and mine only. Mike makes these specifically for me, because I like to be different. I don't know if anyone's ever seen these, but this is how we put them on. Any way you want. So I'm going to go through the black bit first. Up and over your hook. Hopefully you can see it. Over the knot. Lovely. And then we'll do the same again, black bit on first. So it's black, green, black, green. And there you go. Now two of them together will act like a bit of a bait stop as well, because they're quite tight on the line. Do the same again on the bottom hook. Let's go green first this time. Green first. Oh. And then again, green first. Right, so the object of today wasn't really to go fishing. I'm out getting black lug orders for people. Well, mainly tackle shops. But I tried somewhere new today and it didn't work out very well. There's plenty of worms there. I gave up halfway through. There was plenty of worms there. They're just not very big. I mean, although these lug, they're blacks, yellows, they're lovely at the minute, as they're not popped. I mean, that is a lovely worm, but once you squeeze it out, there's nothing left, and I don't like selling crap bait to anyone. So I thought, well, look, I'll dig enough for myself for today. I'll go fishing, and I'll fish this tide, and then when the tide turns and starts, I mean, that's a nice worm, sort of. But once you've squeezed it out, again, there won't be much left of it at all. So he can go on a hook. He's going to blow now. Look, this is what happens. This is why you can't really keep them very long. Yeah, see his lips come out, look, and then boom, just explodes. Didn't even have to squeeze him. So we go on a hook now. But yeah, they are a lovely worm. They're just not big enough. Here, here's another one. He's about to go. They're just not big enough to wrap up. A bit like them ones I had back in January when I was at Seaford. We done the video there. They were just too small. So head first. Hopefully you're seeing this. Hopefully I've got the camera at the right angle. I need my cameraman, but he's learning. And then nip the tail off. I never keep the tail. Never. They don't move. They don't do anything apart from just get tangled up with stuff. Yeah, look, he's blown his guts completely. See, look, now that is a black. It's just too small. You can't wrap that up. Plenty of boats going out today. Oh, you can't. Well, there's one over there sitting in the channel. We just come out of the harbour and don't even see him over there. But yeah, there's a few about. It's going to be a stonker of a day. So I've got that newspaper. I've got to wrap them worms up in that bucket and get them in my cool bag. We'll get to that in a bit. Right. And there you have that. Now this lead, although it's a massive, massive tide, this rod I'm going to stick a plain lead on. If I can find one suitable. I've got so much crap in this box. Oh look. What's in this one? More rig wallets and tackle boxes, and look, another rig wallet. Have I got a suitable lead for this rod? That'll do. No, actually, that one looks a bit better. I think it's a 6 ounce, but it'll roll around, it'll move about. And then what we'll do is clip that to that. Don't know how much of this you'll see, and hopefully all of it. Hopefully all of it. So that one clips onto there nicely, comes up, and if I've made it right, that should sit on there nicely. Perfect. Tiny little bit of compression in the spring, that's what you want. Right, now where's them rods? Now both of them rods are going diagonal across, which I knew they would, because that's what way the tide's going. So if we go down here, go down the beach. Now normally I'd set up down there, but because I've got 3 rods, I didn't want to have to keep dragging everything backwards and forwards. So I thought if I set up at the top of the beach, I'd get a bit of exercise. I was walking up and down the beach all day. Can't hurt, can it? Where's that rod? Oh shit. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is, might seem silly, but that's the end of that groin there where you can see. So I'm going to flick this one just over that direction, and then hopefully it'll drag round. And if there's any gullies or holes or anything, it'll find that and hopefully stop and stay in that. There she goes. Nothing major, no major cast. I don't think it's needed here. As you can see, it's pretty deep. And then we'll go back to your tripod, let it line out so you don't pull the lead back in. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Really, I'll get to the top of the beach. I'll carry on chatting a load of rubbish for a minute. All you got to do, look, I've done it already. Look, tit. So all you got to do is make sure you don't leave your line wrapped around that groin. And look what I've done. Bloody hell. Hopefully, I'll get away with it with this long rod. No. Oh, look, yes, what a tit. Is that it? Is that off? I don't think it is. Nope. That's what I've got to do. I've got to jump over that groin now. Right, guys, I'm going to bring you back in a bit, because I'm in a right old kerfuffle here. Right, guys, first chuck. Just reeled it in, standing at the top of the beach. But I've hooked onto my other rod somehow. But I'm pretty certain for the first chuck we've done alright. I'm pretty certain we've done a-okay. Oh yes. Pretty Plaice and a pretty Plaice. Double shot. Is that a Plaice or is that a flounder? Oh, that's a Plaice. Lovely. Right, hold on. So let's take this one this way. Lovely. That one's like that. That one's like that. That is absolutely bloody brilliant. I am over the moon with that, guys. Double shot. Right, let's get a picture for the thumbnail, as all the other YouTubers say. Oh, then it's nicely hooked. Look at that, lovely hooked. Nothing big, but I'll tell you what, for the first chuck, we will take a double shot all day long, boys. In a bit. Right then, guys. So obviously after that double shot, I've decided I'm going to get rid of the crab and this big hook. And let me just show you how to do that. Just cut the crab off because it's got all the bait elastic on it. Getting rid of it would be a pain in the rear end. I'll just cut that off. Also, don't forget about dogs, people, because I've got my little bets now, and I mean I was always quite wary, but I'm a lot more wary now about dogs being on the beach. So things like that, bits of bait with old bait elastic on it. Make sure it goes down where the tide's going to get over it in a bit. Yeah, so this is the fish hunter rig. Simple. Fishing with one hook, big hook. Don't want that big hook no more. Take that off. Drop it in your box so you can hook it in your hand a bit later on, like I'm sure I will. And then all these boats going out today. What a beautiful day. and then you just whip out one that's more suitable. And this one with the nice green and blacks on, these are the original green and blacks. You can have them any way you want, but yeah, then all I do is just clip that on to there, and there you have it. The rig's completely changed. It's now fishing for smaller fish like plaice and whatever. And then we get our little fresh out. Still got sand on him. I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to put 2 on this, I think. Although it was lovely getting a double shot first chuck, I want a big one, didn't I? Honestly, I didn't expect to get that, to be fair. Not first go, because I say the tide was low, but we've had a good couple of days of nice weather, and the water's just so clear. So clear. Let's get another one of them. And there's another one. This one's probably a bit big for what I wanted, but yeah. Surprised they ain't exploded all over me yet. There he goes. So that's that. It's ridiculous. It's way too big, but why not? Why not? I'm gonna clip it up. Clip it up. That bit comes down. Hopefully you can see this. I'm sure most of you've already seen it before, but that top bit comes down. That bit clips onto there, onto the new arrow links. That's a smaller version from Mike, and then that clips onto your imp or your lead or wherever you want, and then there's your loop. There's your loop. So I'm fishing that long. It's gonna be like boat fishing, to be fair. If that had a plain lead on it, it'd be absolutely spot on. But I ain't got a plain lead. Well, I have, but the tide is quite hard out there today, so we're keeping it as that. Right, in a bit. Here we are, guys. Fishing on the rig, doing its magic again. All right, it's not target species. It's a little flounder, but we will take it all the same. I think when I had that double shot earlier, that was also the smaller fish out of the 2 was a flounder. On the green and blacks, fresh outs, fish on the rig. Look at the length of it. Look, you can see the lead. See the lead over there. That's a good 6-7 foot. So that'll be sitting like that in the tide. Absolutely lovely. And this will be moving about nicely, attracting the fish. Lovely jubbly. Right, I'll get this unhooked, get it back, get this bait sent back out there. In a bit. Right, guys, I brought you back. It's gone pretty quiet. I've just had this little fella. I've also had the dreaded dogfish, and I even just had a little pin whiting. I was well shocked. Look at this. Look at this day. It is. Where's that sun? Bright sunshine. Hot as you like, and just had a tiny little pin whiting. Look at them beautiful little sparkly balls. Well, yeah, perfection in miniature. Absolute perfection. And it is tiny. Look, it's the size of my palm, size of my hand. But target species. I wish my phone would keep bloody focusing. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna get this little fella back, and I'll bring you back if we get some more. I had a little sorry mate, you sit down there in the shade. I've had a quick change. I lost one of my rigs on the Betsy Daiwa, and that had a loop rig on it. So what I've done is I've now changed that to a pulley pennel with small 2 O's on it, and literally chucked it to about where the end of the groins are, just to see if there's anything big lurking about, an early bass or something. I very much doubt it, but you've got to try these things, ain't you? If you don't try, you'll never know. Yeah, right, in a bit. Right, it's about our water now, I think, peeps. I'm nearly half asleep, to be fair. It's very quiet. It's been a very quiet day, that first chuck, and you have a double shot and you think, yes, we've all had them days we've been fishing and had that first amazing fish, or like that first glimmer of hope, and then your dreams are dashed for the rest of the day. Alright, I've picked up a few little bits in between, but I've had another flounder, and I had that a little Plaice, dogfish and a whiting. But yeah, it's, to be fair, I'm just sat here in the sun. It's amazing. It's lovely. Being greedy with 3 rods. Look at the water, so clear. Look at that. Don't know if I can zoom in and make it any better, but yeah, you're probably not picking it up so much on there, but it's unbelievable. so flat calm. So flat calm. Today should have been a boat day, but it is what it is. That video will be coming very, very soon. Hold up, we've got a bit of a puddle in this next groin. Hang on, what's going on here? Where the water seeped through. Madness. There was a fella sitting there on a chair, reading a book, I think. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably going to give it another 2 hours, and then do one. Go and find a chip shop and get a well-deserved portion of chips. Yeah, in a bit. Right, well that's me done, guys. Put the gear back in the car, and I'm going to go for a quick walk. Go and find some food and a can of Diet Coke because I'm gasping. Yeah, fishing wasn't brilliant today. I'm going to make excuses and I reckon it was just too bright. It's so hot, so sunny. But yeah, so I was fishing over there, a couple of groins along, in front of them big posh white houses. And then this is the entrance to Sovereign Harbour. Well, this is the entrance obviously through in between these two breakwaters. And I'm assuming that over there is the lock. So I'm going to head that way and go and have a little mooch and wait for this tide to go out. This looks like a nice little area to fish though. If anyone has fished here, this little bit of beach or inside here, because I know you can. You obviously, the boats go in between the buoys. I don't know how deep it is or anything like that here. I don't know if it's worth fishing here, but yeah, it might be well worth a go. If you're local, definitely. I probably wouldn't drive all the way down here for me, because it's about an hour and a half to get down here for me. It's because it's all country lanes. And 9 times out of 10 you get stuck behind a tit. And you have to do this 40 mile an hour all the way here. Whereas when you drive down here at 4 o'clock in the morning, it's lovely. But yeah, yeah, if you have fished here, let me know. No boats, no swimming, nothing about no fishing, no. How the other side looks good as well. Wouldn't mind living here. Wouldn't mind living here at all. Right, thanks for watching anyway everyone. Keep liking, keep subscribing. See you soon.